So the video I'd like to share with you today is entitled Strategic Thinking, or actually should we say thinking into planning. I'm going to start by sort of saying, how controversial can I be? How many of us have sat in days of deliberation with outcomes that weigh heavy in terms of the amount of pages that we produce and that we then only visit quarterly if we're lucky? Look, I know that's extreme. And I know many businesses are getting better as each year goes by in relation to their thinking and planning processes. But how well does the business strategy that we develop translate into a sales strategy in actions? How are they aligned? Do the sales team see their contribution and the impact that they need to make? Do they see the value that they need to add? Look, there is no doubt there is a huge place for the McKinseys, the Bains, the BCGs, and I'm personally in awe of their capability and the market insight that they bring into the planning process. But I'm talking about taking these into the language of sales. By the way, that's not that we're done, but it's got to make sense to the individuals responsible for making and generating revenue. The clarity, the ambition, the focus, the activities, the capabilities needed to achieve success. So what is the process that we've executed many times globally that really works? We've done this process with international banks, insurance, professional services, fast-moving consumer goods, sports, and even toys. It's worked with every single one of them, helping them achieve significant growth and sustainable success. Here we are again talking about the McMurdo Consultants analyze, plan, and execute process. This process helps us make the choices needed that are the fundamental backbone of strategic thinking and planning. In simple terms, where are we today and why? The analyze phase. What learnings have we taken and what can we do? The plan. And how will we get there? The execute. It sounds simple, and actually it should be. So let's talk in some more detail about the analyze phase. Start by looking at our numbers, the overall numbers, the margins we generate by customer type, by market mix, and solution and product mix. What conclusions can we draw from this analysis? Where are we strong? Where do we get the best results from a revenue and margin perspective? Are we putting our efforts into the right areas to generate the outcomes we need? Are we undercooked in some areas? Have we the right mix for not only today, but into the future? Then, let's consider what's impacted the results we achieved this year. What are the market conditions and how are these changing? What impact has the market conditions had? What are the competitors doing? Are they changing their products? Are they changing their go-to-market approaches? Our capability as a business, our people, our solutions, our infrastructure, our delivery capability, all of these capability elements will impact the outcome that we have achieved. Finally, and really a simple one, but one that actually has probably a bigger impact than many of us consider, is what do our clients and prospects know about us and what we stand for? Look, I remember in a previous business we had a huge brand built around two key solutions. When you spoke to our clients, everything they talked to us about was related to these areas. The crazy thing was that these solutions only contributed to about 10% of the total number of solutions we could deliver. The fact that the clients didn't know what else we did impacted what we sold and what they bought. It was obvious but true. Now, based on these other four areas that I've just described, what other conclusions can we gain? What is this telling us and how can we build this into our plan? The plan itself. How many of us build our plans incrementally year on year? How many of us have a 3-year plan that then focuses our future thinking? Have you ever considered that next year is purely a stepping stone to your aspirations? This style of thinking we systemize, and by building next year's plan in the context of what we believe is possible aspirationally, we found it can totally change the thinking of a business. Yes, we know things can change over a 3-year period, but by considering this longer term thinking and how we can build towards this has changed many teams' approaches and driven success way beyond their current expectations. Finally, how are we going to execute? Now we have the aspiration. Now we've got the stepstone numbers. Now we've developed the key strategies to get us there. Let's now build the execution plan, the detail to hold ourselves accountable to. We translate the ideas, tasks, actions into a visual Gantt chart, something that shows us what we need to achieve and when we need to achieve things by. For each strategy, we build a series of actions and activities. It highlights interdependencies of actions. It visually shows what we have to do by when. We build milestones and check measures that we can review ourselves against. Look, many businesses we know have thinking and planning processes. The strength of what we offer is the development of a practical, common language that ensures we build specific plans that we can execute against and hold ourselves accountable to. Most importantly, we know it works for sales teams. I'm a simple bloke. This is a simple planning process. We know it works and we know it delivers results. Thanks very much.